A very quick one. Due to the continuous harassment and extortion and intimidation of Imo residents, especially Imo youths, the National Youth Alliance Imo State chapter has issued a press release. The press release, I got a post here in the comment section so that you will read the press release from the National Youth Alliance Imo State chapter. The summary of that press release is we are going to protest, a 3-day protest against police extortion in Imo. And it is the National Youth Alliance, as headed by Comrade Chinonso Banonsonkwa, that will spearhead the protest in Imo State, throughout Imo State. We are going to protest and we are going to tell the police, and of course the Joint Task Force, made up of the civil defense and the police, that enough is enough. Imo youths are no longer happy. Imo youths are frustrated. Imo youths are angered that the police has continued to vehemently and recklessly extort Imo youths. Mande nkebu hilosu police, mande nkebu boss Imo. Otaka de sha wagare. We have received the report Adela too much. We cannot be talking about this thing. No, enough is enough. You know, we cannot be talking about it. We cannot keep talking and keep talking and keep talking, and yet nothing is happening. So ndi money nende you to ni lende mandem paga wujun at the streets of Owerri. On a very date we are going to mention after Kainetera ndi police and the Joint Task Force 7-day ultimatum. They have 7 days to seize. They have 7 days to halt. They have 7 days to stop forthwith extortion of Imo youths. Na madu na bezimo moto oboronjo. Na madu di ezigbo efe oboronjo. You cannot be cornering Imo youths and extorting them 200,000, 400,000, 500,000, or for 1 million. You cannot be arresting them illegally and threatening them. Yeah, babuha, threatening them. May I say Habu IPOB, Habu ESN. Once he threatened her with IPOB ESN, you know you have the materials in your car, so you can even use it against them and blackmail them before you know it. Ababuha. So the use of Imo State under National Youth Alliance, we are saying enough is all this while. We have been calling the Commissioner of Police, we have been begging. We have been begging the government, we have been begging the commissioner, we have been begging the police to please see reason with Imo youths, see reason with Imo residents, stop extorting them. But opening eye, they open a deaf ear. One day, we are going to protest 3 days. We will lock down Owerri. The whole of Imo State are not there. You know, we are going to lock it down. We are going to lock down the whole place. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. So you are going to see our press release. After 7 days, we are also planning on how to collaborate with other international human rights organizations and CLOs in Nigeria. We already contacted Showore, contacted Adeyanju, contacted Femi Falana, contacted other human rights activists in Nigeria. It is going to be a shutdown. Abuna police Joe, Joint Task Force Joe, National Youth Alliance. We are not going to back down. They must stop extorting Imo youths. They must stop extorting Imo residents. Maheme here, the 7 days of grace for them to do the right thing. For the Commissioner of Police to call his boys to order. For the Joint Task Force, their commander, to call them to order. You cannot be cornering Imo youths. They are doing transfer. And they break transfer. And they go for the school self. And make sure transfer. They go school, huh? They go mad on an account. When I see they transfer. You people will keep extorting people, At the end of the day, Imo youths, Imo residents are left with nothing. National Youth Alliance, we have come up. Because what you people follow us. You have seen where we beg police commissioner. You have seen where we beg the security. They should stop extorting Imo youths. But at the end of the day, therefore, we are not going to back down. We are not going to back down. This protest must hold. But the 7 days grace is there. The 7 days window is there for the police and the security agents, JTF, to take precaution and seize and halt the extortion of Imo youths. Here, we will protest. It is our right to protest. There is nothing you can do about it. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Go to the press release. After after the press release, other things will come up after 7 days. We are preparing for this. This is not a protest against hunger. This is not a protest against Tunumbu. This is not a protest against federal government. This is a protest against those police officers, because we know when the police, but against those police officers that have continued to use Keke bus to be extorting Imo residents and Imo youths, against those JTF members that have continued to extort Imo youths. And we say enough is enough.
How would you describe?
All right, lovers of freedom, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. So you can hear this, our brother, what he said. If you don't know what is happening in Imo State has been a very, very dense zone. It has been a dense zone for these terrorist policemen. This particular joint task force in Imo State, this particular tiger base, my brother, my sister, if you drive down to Imo State CID, the prison there, you will see thousands of innocent Biafrans being packed inside there. You will be thousands of youths, innocent youths, that were arrested by these people and just dump them into that cell. That is what they keep doing. This particular Imo State tiger base, this particular Imo State joint force, the kind of harassment they have been giving to youths, the kind of harassment they have been giving to innocent Igbos, they will just dump them into the state CID prison. These people, this particular joint task force, what they normally do is that they will go to these villages. Once you are dressing fine, once you are celebrating your birthday, once you are doing an occasion, they will carry all of you and tag you IPOP member. So it's getting out of hand. Now the youth of Imo State have come to stand against this. The youth of Imo State have come to stand against this. They have come to stand against this. So these 3 days protest will be very, very hot on them. They will then realize that this particular evil, this particular terrorist act they have been doing in Southeast, this is the time, this is the end time for them. For them. Because I don't know why you people benefit. I don't know why these people, the particular Hope Uzodinma police, this tiger base, this joint task force that Hope Uzodinma created for the fighting of Biafrans, for the fighting of ESL, for the destruction of the progress of Biafrans. This particular tiger base that you created have killed more souls. They have killed more innocent souls in Imo State. You have killed more innocent souls in Imo State. If you see the way these people treat people, they will tag you all sorts of things. They will blackmail you. See that particular tiger base. Once they carry you into that state CID, all of them work together. If you are complaining to this one knows that what you are complaining to him, you have already told this one. So they will play games with you. They will keep you in a cell. They are the so-called kidnappers. They are the core kidnappers in Imo State. Because what they do is that they capture you, they take you into those cells for 2 or 3 days, make you weak so that you can withdraw all the money in your account and send to them. Do you know what this innocent Imo State youths are facing from these people? They go to villages. If you see the amount of checkpoints, if you only from here to airport, if you see the kind of police, army, soldiers, everywhere in Imo State, every corner you go to Imo State, you will see these people. But yet the rate of insecurity is still high. Yet the police and the military, they are always being neutralized every time. So what are you then fighting for? You keep harassing innocent Biafrans. Okay, you think this is the period Biafrans will keep quiet. So you think this is the time the Biafrans will keep quiet and watch you and say, oh, this time, this particular 3 days strike, this particular 3 days protest will show you guys a lot of things. That Imo State youths are tired. Imo State youths will storm Owerri. Imo State youths will storm Owerri. we will stop Ore and let that whole Uzodinma know that that is so-called deadly